We're all endlessly looking at the people skating behind us. I can't find my skates. Lindsay has them in a deteriorating box in her basement. And Pauline, you were recently skating.
I went skating a couple of weeks ago, and I fell just as I was on my way back. So I have a little boo-boo on my knee, but wah.
She's a trooper. Speaking of troopers, Lindsay, Morrison, what's going on outside?
Well, you know what? You have to be a trooper if you're spending some time out in the cold tonight because there is a definite chill factor. But skating's such a fun way to get through the winter season, isn't it? If you can do it safely and with social distancing in place. Today, it was not only a little bit cool, but it was windy. This is what it looked like at Bluffers Park today. Look at those waves crashing the frozen shoreline. It has been all of a sudden winter weather in the last week or two compared to January, where it really didn't feel a whole lot like the season. Not a great day for the birds either. I don't think they were probably feeling a little chilly out there too. The winds not nearly as strong today as they were yesterday. You may recall we were experiencing gusts upwards of 60 kilometers per hour. The Niagara area gusts around 80 kilometers per hour. Those winds were coming out of the southwest and they helped fuel lake effect snow bands, which continue at this hour but are starting to taper off in many areas. Still watches and warnings in effect for the Bruce Peninsula as well as communities to the east of Georgian Bay. Parry Sound especially has been feeling the brunt of these squalls. This is what they look like on the satellite and radar. You can still see that there's snow falling in these areas, but less than even just a few hours ago. So through the night tonight, the winds will ease even further and we'll start to see some of these squalls taper off. But there's another disturbance that we're going to be focusing on as we make our way into tomorrow. This one isn't all that significant. It is going to bring us a little dusting of snow through the overnight hours. We might wake up to maybe a couple of centimeters here in the city of Toronto, but nothing overly shovel-worthy. Here's a look at tomorrow morning. So that's around 5:30 in the morning. A burst of snow that quickly then moves on out. I'm actually expecting that by tomorrow afternoon we will be enjoying some sun. There could still be a few lake effect flurries impacting some communities. Chance of flurries for us here in Toronto. What it looks like right now, though, is that Monday will be a decent day. See this next disturbance tracking just to the south of us. That one might bring us a little bit of snow Monday night and then overnight into the day on Tuesday. Here's the almanac for today. So as mentioned, it was a chillier day. We made it to a high of -6. The seasonal average is -2 at this point in the month of February. Overnight tonight, we dropped to a low of -8, but it's going to feel like -20 tonight in and around Parry Sound. Tomorrow is a little bit of a warmer day, but overall the country is dominated by this upper air pattern that shows very cold air, especially across the prairies and then into northwestern sections of Ontario. Here's a quick look at the 7-day forecast. There's a potential for light snow on Tuesday. The temperature is going to remain quite cold right throughout the next 7. Watch those overnight lows too, a little bit colder than what's considered seasonal for this time of year. Andrea, I'll send it over to you now.
Thank you, Lindsay. Just ahead, a recap of tonight's headlines.
And Richard Krause joins us.